All right, so I am going to read a review um, I just posted. Um, it's, I don't know if you heard of them, that SMRLS, Smarls, um, Southern Minnesota Regional Legal Services, I believe. And they're here in Minnesota, free attorney. Um, I guess I don't know why. I felt called to share this. Um, I'm, I write Google reviews all the time, so that's nothing new. But for whatever reason, today I guess I felt particularly called to look up their website just to make sure like I was not in the misunderstanding of what their services are and who they serve and whatnot. So they had like a share your story portion, and I was gonna do this on their website, but then I just decided to go and do it on my Google Maps. But then, you know, I don't know. I mean, I've been told by my family like several times, like, oh, why don't you call the free attorney? They can help you, blah, 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 when I'm asking them for help. And so I just want to make sure that everybody is under the same awareness as me. And then that way, hopefully saying the same thing over and over and over again is not doing anything. So maybe this time it will be different and we can um, come together and think of a better solution, I guess, that serves everybody. But um, what moved me to share my story was today. I don't know. I'm sorry. I apologize for my grammar. What moved me to share my story was today that because this isn't the first time, it's actually the third time I reached out to this place, and each a totally different circumstance. Yet I continue to be treated in the same way. Despite the info on their website about what they are supposed to help with and who they serve, which I am a legally disabled person who has no income, now about to represent myself at eviction trial, and a traumatic brain injury, so communication and cognitive functions are impacted by this, which means that I require more time, effort, care to even converse with me, let alone represent me in a legal matter. So how do I get all the way through screening and then to a hotline attorney, and then at that point I was told that I wasn't able to be represented in trial because it was too short of time for them to prepare. So I get a 5-week continuance and notify the attorney I was working with via email. And instead of a call as I requested, I get an email from someone at the office stating that they cannot help me because they do not provide direct representation despite all of the information and services they list that they provide to the community. So how does that work? If people donate time or money thinking that these services are provided, but they really aren't, or they are misleading and contradictory, then is that fictitious or ethical? I am habitually treated differently because I look the same on the outside, but my brain works so differently that it's unfathomable to the super X-ray detection system that apparently anyone I ask for help is equipped with. But my heart is hurting, not just for me, but for you all, because we are not robots. We are meant to feel. So all the hollow emails are funding your bank account, but not assisting my situation where my landlord is red-handedly engaging in retaliatory behavior with the eviction, and I sent you all the evidence. It's public information. Your lawyer said what a great advocate I am until I advocate against your backdoor discriminating behavior. Now I'm a problem. No, I'm non-biased, and I'm for everyone, because at the end of the day, people like me need your services, and I'm not the only one who has been treated like this. So why wouldn't awareness bring a better, more effective and efficient approach that serves the entire community rather than just a few? So in hindsight, I guess, I should write a disclaimer that when I do things like via technology, it's a little bit more difficult. But I had um, my wrist was broken and I had surgery, I had screws put in, And then recently I had them, they had to take off the screws, and they did a carpal tunnel surgery that left my hand, my dominant hand, my right hand, writing hand. Um, I guess, I don't know. It hurts when I write. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So I'm trying to get used to doing things, like typing things or doing them on my phone on the computer, versus I used to just write everything down. And so it makes it a little bit more difficult when my brain injury impairs like my ability to understand how things work. And I don't know. So oftentimes, like, I think in this, I wasn't able to see, like, keep scrolling down to see what I was typing. Like, whereas on the paper, I can see what I'm typing, I can erase it, whatever. So I apologize about that. But again, like I said, I just feel that, you know, this is not the first time that this has happened. So, but I don't know. I guess I just feel that just because somebody looks the same, or um, well, I guess we're on the phone. They don't know what I look like, but anybody can Google me, I guess, but I feel that it's just important to, when people are open with you about, whatever they have going on, like I'm open to everybody about needing a little bit more um, description or like explanation, because it's like the lady did say, I'm such a great advocate. I sent all my emails. I spent all this time doing this. And initially I reached out to them this particular time because I just needed help uploading my evidence from my trial. I was representing myself, on the eviction court's website, but I didn't understand whatever directions, how to upload them, where to go, what I was supposed to do because of the technological and the like way that I process information because of my brain injury. I need like a person to step by step do that. And I contacted the court. They were the same exact way as these people, which they continue to be. But like it makes no sense to have to sit and explain to somebody that, how to work our website, but your website is not disability friendly, not traumatic brain injury friendly, and that's a disability. So, it just makes life, I don't know, I don't want to say more challenging because it's, but I don't know.